Hey, what's up, trendsetters? Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a how to smell good all day video, and I just want to let you guys know that I will be posting weekly every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have not subscribed already, please do so and push the press notification bell. Okay, so my number one tip would be to watch what you consume. Watch what you eat and drink, because those things do eventually come out of your body. And another important thing is making sure that you're drinking lots of water. Water helps like flush out the toxins in your body, so that's a good way to just cleanse and make sure that internally you're doing well and that your pH is balanced and all that stuff. It's very important. It keeps your body hydrated, but those things also show in your physical appearance and definitely your smell. For people who drink lots of sodas and juices and stuff and they don't drink any water, that's gonna kind of come out in the smell of your pee too. So just that's kind of like that's only one of the ways that you can smell it, but you can also smell it through your sweat and just your day-to-day body odor. Okay, tip number 2. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one because I feel like this is also kind of like an internal thing. But my tip number 2 is knowing your body and what your body likes and doesn't like. So for me, I know my body does not like fragrance things or things that have a lot of scent in them. For example, like I don't use like fragranced body gels, shower gels, anything like that. And I definitely do not use fragrance. I don't even care if it's essential oils. I do not use anything with fragrance in my downstairs area, because I also heard that, or at least for some people, that does mess up your pH obviously and just your smell. So knowing your body and knowing what it likes is very important. As I said, for me, my body does not like fragrance, whereas some people, they can use essential oils, or they can use, what is it? Honey pot, and then what's the other one? Summer's Eve, like those types of things. It doesn't work for me, but I know some people like to use it. I do not use any washes like that. I just use a plain bar soap, Sensitive Skin by Dove, or cast out soap that's baby scented. I do not use anything fragranced in the shower. Yeah, so definitely knowing what your body likes, that's very important. That's a good way to make sure that your body pH is in control. And just internally, I feel like when it comes to smell, that's a chemical thing in your body. It's an internal thing. It's not necessarily what you're spraying on your body. It's more of just how you keep up with your hygiene and how well you know your body, because everybody's body is different, and what your body likes is gonna vary person to person. So definitely knowing that is very important. Okay, tip number 3, what you shower with. So again, knowing what your body likes, but also I see a lot of like how to smell good videos on YouTube with a bunch of highly fragranced things, and I just feel like that is not the key to smelling good, to me at least. Again, to each his own, but to me, I feel like maintaining a good chemical balance in your body is the most important thing to maintaining a good smell. But more importantly, I mean, I'll get into the perfume thing and tips and tricks on how to get it to last, but as far as like your actual smell throughout the day, I would definitely say use a good bar soap, one that's very good at cleansing, very clarifying. I use Dove, the Sensitive Skin, or sometimes I'll use the original, but I like the Sensitive Skin, like unscented one, the best. I also will use like a baby wash sometimes too. I feel like that works very well on my body. My body's pretty sensitive, so I don't like to use anything highly fragranced. And again, I do get compliments on how I smell all the time, and I do not use anything fragranced in the shower. So that's my point. You see these videos on highly fragranced things, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, all these highly fragranced stuff that I just feel like is not a key role, a key factor into how you smell. I feel like that's more of just a 2-second thing. So yeah, definitely using a good bar soap, something clarifying. Castile soap is also good. I use the Castile soap, the blue one. It's like a baby blue, and that one is baby scented. I've used Baby Dove. I've used I've used Dove Original. That one is also really good. But just making sure that you're using a good bar soap. I personally feel like those are more clarifying than just using a shower gel. And again, you know, watch the shower gels that you use, because a lot of them are very fragranced and majority of it is just perfume and fragrance chemicals and stuff. It's not necessarily anything cleansing. So to get a good clean, I use the Castile soap or Dove soap, and I feel like that works very well for me. Okay, what am I at? Tip number 4, I think. So how you moisturize. So I use a Nivea lotion. If I run out of my homemade body butter, I'll use like a nice thick deep moisture lotion, or cream, I guess you could say. Nivea is more like a cream to me, but that works very well. But this is remember how I said I was going to go back to the perfume thing? So how you apply your moisturizer and your perfume is the key to a long lasting scent. So if you use Vaseline, I know some people say Vaseline. I'm not using Vaseline on my body. It's too thick. I like a cream consistency or something that's going to absorb quickly. So I would recommend a nice moisturizer. You can also use Jergens, like the plain and original one. Dove also has a lotion, but I can attest to Nivea because that's the one that I usually use if I run out of my body butter. Cocoa butter is good too. That has a scent though, so if you want to layer it with like a perfume, unless it's vanilla, I would not recommend using that lotion. That's more of like, to me, something you would pair with vanilla, but not like a fresh scent. So yeah, also almond oil is very good. I like almond oil for like, it gives you a nice glow. It also absorbs quickly. And yeah, so apply your moisturizer and then apply your perfume. And I will also get further into how I apply the perfume. That's the next tip. Okay, so tip number 5, how you apply your perfume. So perfume application is one of the most important things, or most important factors into how you smell throughout the day and how long it lasts. So for me, I apply body oil first. And when I say body oil, I'm not talking about those expensive ones that you get from Macy's or whatever. No, I'm talking the hair store body oils. I use the hair store body oils that are like $1, and then I roll that on my wrist. I put it on my clothes. Be careful because it's oil, so it will stain. So I use this usually on black clothes or very lightly. Like I'll put it on my wrist, pat my hand, and then apply it. I also apply it to my neck, and then I follow up with a perfume. This is also a good way to kind of like switch up your scents, because to me, I feel like nowadays a lot of people use the same perfume and I don't like to smell like anybody else. So I'll use a body oil first, and they're like really small, like little tubes, or you can get the big ones, like the big jar type of ones, but I like the roll-on ones. And then I apply my perfume, and it kind of just like customizes the scent, and also it increases the longevity of the scent, and the smell. I feel like you smell it throughout the day a lot more than if you just apply perfume. Another tip to the application of your perfume is applying it to your clothes. Do not apply it too much to your skin. I would focus more on applying it to your clothes, because that's what lasts longer. I've noticed that whenever I apply it to my clothes, people can smell it more, and like that's when I get the most compliments. Like I used to work in a restaurant, and I would apply my perfume to the clothes. I would smell like hot oil, grease, whatever, food, but I would still get compliments at the end of the night on how I smell. And I truly believe the most important thing is applying it to your clothes, because when you apply it to your clothes, it lasts, and it like absorbs more. I can even smell my perfume from like days ago, right before I wash my clothes. I can still smell it. So I feel like if I can still smell that, then people can smell it when I walk by. So definitely apply it to your clothes. That will increase the longevity. Tip number 6, obviously the way you shampoo. Make sure that you wash your hair. I mean, everybody's hair type is different. So for me, this is also kind of like in the topic of knowing your body, but I know my hair, I should wash it at least once a week. Now, when I have braids, I use a dry shampoo, but when your hair is natural or straight or whatever, obviously follow what your body's telling you. If your body is starting to, if you smell that your hair is starting to smell, definitely wash it. I say washing your hair regularly. I'm not going to give a time frame because again, I feel like it's to each his own, but you know, regularly as in like what works for you. So washing your hair using a good shampoo, and cleansing it, and then, you know, obviously whatever product you want to use or what works for you is good, but I feel like the most important thing obviously is just getting a good cleanser, so that you can get the gunk out and the smell out, because I don't like the smell of dirty hair, and I don't think other people want to smell that. Okay, I've lost count on like how many tips I've said so far, but tip number 7, carry deodorant with you. So I like roll-ons more, like the roll-on ones, but right now I'm using a spray deodorant. So if you use a roll or spray, whichever one you use, carry it with you, like a second pair, or a second one, and just carry it around with you, like in your purse or in the car. I mean, this goes for men as well, if you want to carry it in your car, because I feel like, you know, obviously they don't carry purses, but if you have like a little bag, like I see some men carry the little satchel type of things, put it in there, keep it in your car, somewhere where you can access it if you're out, because it has been hot recently, and I do believe that like sometimes, depending on how much you're sweating, you should wipe it off. Again, when you're reapplying it, wipe it off first. And then also, if you have wet shades, or if you happen to have like a spray or just like a little portable one, apply that and then reapply your deodorant. Do not apply fresh deodorant on top of old ones. I feel like that's gonna keep the odor or the smell. So take that off first and then reapply deodorant. I think this is a good way and smelling good, because I feel like one of the most the worst smell is old deodorant, or like if it smells like somebody didn't put any on. So definitely carry deodorant with you. Deodorant also plays a huge role in how you smell. Sometimes I compliment people on how they smell and just their deodorant. It doesn't even smell like a cologne or a perfume, but it's a nice deodorant. So that's a good base for your smell. Okay, tip number 8. Yeah, so I already said carry deodorant with you, witch hazel. So another thing is, obviously this also ties into knowing your body very well, but changing your deodorant. So if it's not working anymore, switch it up. Don't keep the same one. I heard that your body gets used to your deodorant. I don't know, because I'm not a dermatologist and I'm not a doctor, but I do believe that your body, like, I believe that. I think personally, I've noticed that if I use deodorant for too long, like I would say more than like 3 to 6 months, you should switch it, because I don't notice like that it smells as good throughout the day, or like that it fades quicker. I feel like that's a sign to change it. So yeah, definitely changing your deodorant every once in a while. Again, to each his own. I don't have a time frame for that, but just, you know, making sure that you do that and you know your body and whether it's working or not. If it's not, then I would just switch it. Okay, another tip is your laundry detergent. So again, I'm all about the base of smell. I'm not necessarily like, okay, here's the best perfumes, here's Bath and Body Works. No, get to the nitty gritty and the foundation of this reason that you smell a certain way. So I definitely would say being mindful of the laundry detergent that you're using and make sure that it's actually cleaning it. So for me, like for my workout clothes, I'll use Parasil or Tide or something a little bit more stronger. And then for like my regular clothes, I'll use like a baby deodorant, a baby detergent, or like I don't know, something a little bit more softer, because I have eczema and like my body doesn't like too much scent, like I said, or something that's too strong. So yeah, I use like a baby detergent. Another good tip is to use a scent booster. If your skin is not too sensitive to it, I'm okay with scent boosters. I apply, or I drop in some scent booster, the little beads, like the Unstoppables, or yeah, I'll use different ones. I know Druft also has one that goes with the pink one that I use, and that makes your clothes smell phenomenal. I love that stuff. Always get compliments on like how my clothes smell clean. Like if somebody borrows it and I wash, or if I wear somebody's shirt or something and I wash it and give it back to them, I get compliments on how it smells, and I believe that that's a deodorant. Thank you so much for watching. That pretty much wraps up the video for today. Again, if you have not already subscribed, please do so. Like, comment, share, and press the push notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post. And I post weekly every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless you all. See you later.